Hey, what's up? I'm Matea Babcock, and I'm a rider biomechanic coach, and I've been doing natural horsemanship since I was 13. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you more of Scarlet's journey and basically how to get your groundwork better with foals. If you have a baby and you're working with them, you know that they have baby brains and that sometimes they just take off bucking and they pull on the rope and all kinds of stuff. So in this video I'm going to talk about how to work with that and get them to where they're thinking with you and responding with positive reflex. So here in the beginning of the session, just working on her getting a good backup, and she was totally unresponsive. And then she blew me off. She's like, I'm just gonna go run a circle. You're not the boss of me. And that's what I think about that. So I'm gonna get that backup good first, which may take a little bit here. And all I want are 2 or 3 good steps. And there she took them. And then she thought about going the wrong way in the sand, but then she changed her mind. So that's just typical babiness. Sometimes they blow you off. And I like to do little hindquarter yields throughout my circles just to check in with them and make sure they're still with me. Now she still needs to move her feet quite a bit because she has a lot of energy. So just gonna let her move around some here and then check in with her time to time. Now if she goes to pull, I'm gonna stand my ground, get in a power position, 2 hands on the rope, 1 foot forward, feet spread apart. It's kind of my power position. And she's actually pretty good about not pulling. It's just when she gets to cantering, sometimes she gets too excited about it. But for the most part, you know, she's putting pretty good slack in the line here. I'm really happy about that. And that was a really good hindquarter yield she gave me. But I still want to get those hindquarter yields better. And that was a way better one. Because I can't have her blowing me off. If I can't get my horse to yield their hindquarters, they have freedom to do whatever they want. They can pull, you know, they can get away from me, and I don't want that. So I want to make sure that these hindquarter yields are really good. And then we kind of upped the ante with friendly game. Now we're progressively slapping the ground harder and harder. I just pick a spot. I focus all my energy on that spot on the ground, and I try and hit the stick and string on the same place on the ground every time. And she did really well with this. This is just something to a more extreme version of it to get your horse used to. And this will eventually, we'll work on this with tie-in prep. So I'll loop the lead rope around the fence, and then I'll do an extreme friendly game like this right next to her and see if she wants to pull back and teach her that she shouldn't pull back, but she should come off that pressure. So this is kind of the very beginning stages of tie-in prep. She has to be good with it here before I can put her next to a fence and ask her to stand still. And then I thought, since our hindquarter yields were so bad on a circle today, or she had so much trouble with them, rather, that I would work on them just here. And I'm trying to have rhythm and cadence as I'm swinging the stick so that she will learn to have rhythm and cadence in her body. My goal here is 2 or 3 good steps of crossing under. And I want them in a row. And I don't want them like there. She kind of yielded her hindquarters a little bit too quickly. I don't want that. I want a nice slow one, like almost like that. Like that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So with each one of these things that I'm working on, I always have a goal. So like my goal for yielding the 4/4 over here is that she not walk forward, but that she be confident and just cross over. She still has a lot of trouble with this one. She just doesn't know how to respond to the pressure yet, and she's still a bit reactive. So that's part of it. Like, our friendly game needs to get better. So that's why I'm taking some time here to rub on her. And then go back to playing with driving her front end over a little bit. And I didn't use my hand on her there, and she was really lost. She kind of backed up. But there, she got it. Don't be afraid to use a little steady pressure to help your horse understand what you're wanting. And she still kind of thinks sideways. So, and then she went forward. So I corrected by tapping on the rope till she backed up. And, you know, a lot of it's just being patient and finding ways to help them understand what you're asking better. Break it down, make it simple for them. In the comments below, let me know how you are liking these videos of Scarlet and Ember's journey. Thanks for watching.